Hey guys, it's Iron Gone, and we are back playing Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, we explored the forest, found our way to Gilded Vale, which is where we want to be, and got mauled by a bear several times. So, pro tip, don't get mauled by a bear. Not a good idea. In fact, the bear one-shotted me, which is fantastic, because you think you're like supposed to go, it's a bear, you're like, go kill the bear. Holy crap. That is a tree of hanging people. How fun is that?
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale.
A man
You'll be
approaches
pleased
you.
to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
Man approaches you with skin that's dull and gray as the desolate village behind him. Are you mad? No wonder the place looks half empty. The only answer you hear is the buzzing of flies from the tree.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy.
Widewind's legacy?
Have you ever sired a Hollowborn child?
Now, I do know that the different answers, I have them turned off. I should probably turn it on. Show you what type of response it is.
That kind of surliness will get you nowhere in Gilded Vale. Lord Raderick has made... I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissident charlatans and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
He steps to the side and inclines his head ever so slightly towards the deformed
His
tree.
lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn, just southwest of here.
Before I got here, I saw several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. You'll want to mind where you mention that. Trespassing on Egwithian ruins is legal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Just as they finished, there was a bouillac. If you'd been that close to a bouillac, you wouldn't be standing here.
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer.
An animancer.
However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any condition to speak. Consider yourself fortunate.
Man, this guy's epic. I love it. I love this place already. It's just like, oh, he's indisposed.
A bad cure
Great.
is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss and an Audra pebble to rub on your forehead,
A bottle of
you'll
troll
want to
piss? Oh,
check
yes.
your pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit.
Wow.
My advice, however, is to be satisfied.
This game's rated T for teen, guys. Children born without souls. Anyway, sorry, let me read that. I forget that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. The Hollowborn have been a scourge upon the Drywood for almost 15 years now. Children born without souls. Pitiful, dumb things that breathe, barely, but do not truly live. Some say the Hollowborn are a disease, some say they are a punishment from the gods. In truth, no one knows, but they began spreading after the Saints' War, and so the name Widewind's Legacy stuck in honor of that foul, blasphemous pretender. I see. Lord Radric's decrees may seem strict at times, but he has our best interests at heart. Goodbye.
Keep out of...
The bell. It tolls.
Listen.
Twice.
2 tolls. Let that be the last. 3. Gods have mercy.
What's that mean?
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. Fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy has struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Bareth must be redoubled. Don't threaten me, little man. It is no threat, only a warning. Lord Radic will tolerate no threats to his kin or those who live upon his land. Grief will not make him more docile. I can be sure of nothing right now. I advise you to get some rest. The inn or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. Yeah, okay. Alright. So, options. While I'm thinking about it, somewhere in here. Big heads. Game. Show personality reputation. Display the effects of choosing each conversation on a player's reputation and personality. Just so we can see what we mean. I may turn it off again, but save changes. Always ask that saving. Yes. Okay, I haven't leveled up yet. Wait, why is there a stare icon? I don't know. Oh, we're paused. Archer. Let's go check the tree out. Scattered between the roots are bracelets of twine and bead, wilting flowers, and notes of half erased by the rain. Elder.
Looking for someone in that tree? I could introduce you.
Looking for someone who can help me feel better. My condolences. He exhales and turns his attention away, watching the village around him. Welcome to our lovely village. That guy's got a portrait. He seems like he might be a guy. You know, a guy. Villager. A ruined chapel of some sort. It's like Diablo. Temple of Ethoas. Wait, what's going on down here? Oh, they're just villagers. I thought there was going to be a fight breaking out. Hello, child. This is going to be Bareth's house now. Beneath the vines are crude carvings of a sun rising over 3 stars. Oh, why is that name different? Theo Phelan. Oh. As you near, you feel a vibrant history containing the essence of this man's soul. Voices from its past seems to call out for you. Reach out for the soul. You see a pennant waving tall and sluggish in the wind, a rising sun embroidered on the banner, the vanguard of a small troop of paladins. The atmosphere is buoyant, if restrained, and their armor has not yet been tarnished by the elements. This expedition is fresh, young, filled with zest and zeal. At the head stands a commander, awkward in full armor but determined in step. Despite the excitement of his fellows, he does not smile. There is a twist in his mouth, his countenance grim. He throws up a hand, halting his troop. Silence falls among them, revealing a dark thunder, deep and low. He orders them to ready their weapons and spread out. Eyes dart from horizon to horizon, necks twisting to see the source of the sound. In the distance, dust and lightning rise from the ground as Stygian clouds race towards them overhead. The soldiers stand, only the statico movement of their breath betraying their nerves. The commander closes his eyes, calling a blessing down on his troop. Invigorated, invincible, they wait as the enemy draws closer, poised to attack. Step back. So... But I can't talk to him? That's cool. Cool guy, but... What is the point? I do not understand. Perfect timing to finish that coffee. It was just getting a little tepid. Let's go down these stairs, see what's going on. We have a town to explore, guys. Come on. Exciting! I don't have the music turned down, do I? I don't hear much music. And I know there is music in this game. Let's bump the music volume up a bit. Alright. Whoa, hey. Hello? Who's there? Why are you... A man lies resting against the wall, lit by the dim illumination from the fading sconce. He has a gaunt, fox-like aspect, and his face is pale and damp with sweat. One arm is held loosely against his side, sleeves soaked with blood. He gives you an anxious glance as you near, his features twisted with pain. Have a care if you mean to go in. He casts a quick look towards the doorway to his left. This place is not so empty as I thought. This temple is what it used to be, probably for the best. Times being is what they are. I'm no looter, if that's what you're thinking. Not one of the faithful either. Just wanted to do some good, I suppose. Got my arm clawed up for it. Maybe you'll have better luck. Better luck with what? These ruins around us used to be a temple of Ethos, the scattered god. A grand temple at that. His worshippers would come from over the Druid, from Reed Cirrus even. Until the war, of course. Ethos. Till the war, of course. Even then, you'd get some of the stubborn ones, the ones that couldn't get it through their heads their god was dead and gone. So we have C that says aggressive, clever, Ethos, requirements not met. I suppose I have to be like a paladin that followed that guy. Lord Raedric allowed them to worship. Would clear out the place from time to time, make arrests. It wasn't until the legacy that he started losing patience. Excuse me. He sent his guards in to put the priest to the sword, bring the place down, burn some of the books, and that was that. Go on. Once the legacy had started, Lord Raedric decided he'd been too lenient on the Athosians. He had the people go in and put them to the sword, left them down there, buried under a heap of rock. After that, Raedric ordered the temple sealed. It's been years like that, up until recently. Lord Raedric hopes that if we rededicate the temple to a living god, then we'll be forgiven, and the legacy will end. See? But until then, the temple is as you see it, unguarded. And that's where you come in. Those priests. Maybe they didn't have a lick of sense between them, but they still didn't deserve to go like that. Chopped down on their god's house doesn't sit right with me. If you can get down there, find the remains, maybe we can finally give them the proper burial. No small task. There's quote in it for you if you need motivating. You want me to bring you some skeletons? I'd bury them where they are if I could. I know it's a little macabre, but if we don't get them out now, Raedric's liable to destroy whatever's left of them. I take it you aren't supposed to be in here. Well, I meant to be in and out nice and quick. I'm not hurting anyone. It's just Lord Raedric's forbidden anyone having to do with the scattered god. It'd be a little harder to explain to him than you. It's a good cause, though, isn't it? And you could make some coin in the process. Sure. Then by the flame, I owe you a good turn. But listen, the temple's been sealed off so long, it's crawling with creatures. But if you get past them, the priest would have been down on the lower floor. Those priests had all kinds of secret chambers, switches in the walls, trick sconces, that kind of thing. Keep an eye out, and take care down there. I wouldn't have to send someone else after your remains. Ah, interesting. This is like a side questy area. Well, we can definitely check it out. Yeah. I say we go ahead and check it out. I know we are doing a lot of talking, so we're probably going to run out of time, but, you know, whatever. Ooh, spiders.
Let's go.
Boof. Boof.
Let's go.
Oh, man. I'm poisoned. Oh, sickened. Okay. All better. Oh, crap. Maybe I should be resting first. Let me kill these guys first, and then I'll rest. And by rest, I mean go back to the inn. We will have to clear this place out eventually for loot, but... Man, he's webbing the place pretty good. Die, die, die. Come on. Oh, that was close. And then our endurance fills back up. The pile of furniture is branded with scorch marks. A little box on the table. A letter home. Mother, I have asked Brother Erdrick to carry this letter to you, for he travels to New Humo come morning. With him goes what coin I have, and I hope it will ease the surprise of an unexpected homecoming, for I mean to follow in a few days' time. Our village is much changed, and though I do not wish it for you to worry, I do not feel it is safe to remain. I know Retrix Abrica will not approve, but the letter trails off here. Sounds like they were interrupted in the middle of his letter writing. Damn shame. Anyway, we are not rested enough to take this place on right now, so I will return.
Well met, friend.
I'm just going to go upstairs. I'll be back. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I need to find the inn anyway, so I can end the episode. This is going to be a big town. I have a feeling we're going to spend some time in this area. Alright, let's keep looking. There's this cool guy. Oh boy. Who's this? Villager. Crate. Full of beer and ale. Is this the ale house? Whoop. For a second I thought a cutscene had started. Ingrid's home. This man and woman appear to have been deep in conversation, working at closing 2 bulging satchels. They move to embrace until the woman notices you approach and pauses, her smile faltering a little bit.
Hail, traveler.
Can we help you? Do you know this man, Nontun? Yes, I think we met in the Valewood. I warned him about the bear. Glad to see you made it. Was there something else you wanted? You two seem to be in a hurry. Yes, I imagine so. We're packing for a trip, actually. I've been meaning to visit Defiance Bay, and, well, in truth, I've had my fill of this town. It's time for some new scenery. Anything you can tell me about the place? Only that you'll want to be moving on as soon as you can. You'll have seen the tree, I imagine, but the rot goes deeper. If you're looking for work, I'd say you have a better chance of it elsewhere. So if I killed the bear, I wonder if they would have given some sort of...
Gods keep you. Hello.
Can I steal from them? Or is it going to be like... Actually, before I start stealing all their stuff. They don't seem to care. Hilariously. This bottle of Sonred is half empty. Or is it half full? Why are you such a pessimist? Okay, where's this inn? We need to rest. I almost feel tired in real life because my character hasn't rested in so long. He's hurt pretty bad too. Okay. Inn's got to be around here somewhere. This looks like the smithy. Yep. Which I guess I can investigate, but let's try to find the inn first, shall we? That's the smithy. That the inn right there? Nope. It's a church. Where's our map? Should tell me here. There it is. Alright, we'll head to the inn for this episode, and then we'll come and explore stuff afterwards. Man. Fast mode, activate. Super run mode. Dun 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 dun. Actually, I like fast mode. Whoa. You see 4 people gathered by the door to the inn. Their raised voices and chopping gestures suggest an argument reaching its climax. The first figure raises his hands for calm, his face partially obscured by a hood, but his heightened stature suggests an elf.
I meant no offense. Let's put this matter to rest over a round, shall we? My treat.
Hoping to soothe our pride with a few Adira coppers, eh? We don't need your coin.
Everyone calm down. Whatever this is about, I'm sure it's an overreaction. One of the other men glares at the hooded elf. His eyes are red from drink, but his gaze is focused. We're humble folk, but we're no fools. Not like he thinks, mocking us while he shelters in our village. We don't take to that kind of talk from foreigners, especially not Adrians.
Go on. Say it again. I'm itching for an excuse.
Why, you're itching for the kindling touch of your sister, you cocksfeather!
Okay, he just talked like a dwarf. I swear.
I'll cut that barrel-looking tongue out of your head.
This is a misunderstanding. I didn't say whatever it is you think I said. We've nigh quarrel.
He plants his feet, something surly and raw flickers through his eyes. We've nigh quarrel.
That's where you're wrong.
This is unnecessary. Wouldn't you rather be inside drinking instead of out here arguing? It sounds suspiciously like you're defending him. Oh man, I done fucked up. I probably could have handled that better. Oh well. Too bad I can basically one-shot them. As the last of the attackers falls, the elf turns to you, the tension almost gone from his smooth face.
Not quite how I hoped to get to know the neighbors. Thank you for your timely assistance with that awkward situation.
You mean for slaughtering them? You're welcome.
Well, that is one way of putting it.
He straightens his hood, and you note the remains of fraying embroidery on his gloves. His boots are caked with the dirt of many months' travel, but the leatherwork beneath it is sturdy and fine.
Well, I suppose introductions are in order after that little fiasco. Alof Corvisor, at your service.
Tell me about yourself.
Well, I'm a wizard by training, and an adventurer by necessity. I was born in the Seathwood, part of the mainland of the Adir Empire, and both of my parents served the nobility.
Potential character, let's be honest here.
Education, for which I'm grateful. However, there were no open positions in those houses, so I decided to seek new means in a new land.
He could be lying.
And how exactly did you come to be here?
I was traveling with a caravan, but we were separated near some ruins.
In Gwithan ruins? But those can be dangerous places during the best of times, which these are not. Half the locals would arrest you for trespassing, and the rest would kill you outright. I'm curious, what exactly did you find there?
Several hooded figures operating a strange machine. He goggles at you silently, apparently assessing your earnestness. Finally, he gives you a clipped, awkward laugh.
You do manage to find yourself in rather interesting predicaments.
How'd you manage to cross those three drunks?
I'm afraid that was a matter of misunderstandings and mistranslations. It doesn't help that people in these parts remember their war with Adir like it was yesterday.
You did make a rather lewd suggestion regarding one of the aggressors and his own sister. That. He clears his throat and adjusts his sleeves. As I tried to tell them, they misheard me. Happens all too easily after a few pints, and the accent didn't help. I see. For which I am grateful. Let's discuss something else.
An excellent question. I came looking for fresh air and cheap land. Instead, the magistrate gave me directions to the inn and a story about the local lord's expected wife. But I take it that's a familiar tale.
A very familiar tale, thank you. I've been experiencing strange things of late. I'm looking for an expert on souls.
Indeed. The local lord has searched far and wide for similar specialists. He has rid himself of them almost as desperately.
I expect that such expertise would be best sought elsewhere. You don't exactly look like a settler.
Begging your pardon, but neither do you. Yet, circumstances can find a person in the strangest of places.
That's true.
As should I, given recent
Get going.
events. It's just as well. I've had enough of the watered wine and lumpy beds at the inn. They say even the owner tired of the place. Just up and left one day. It explains quite a lot about the upkeep. Perhaps I could join you. I could use a change of scenery, and I find it's better to travel in numbers.
So do I. Let's go then.
Excellent. I shall follow you.
I'm never going to pass up a free party member, especially a wizard. Okay. Take your money. The rest of your crap can just stay there. I don't care about it.
Yes?
Alright, what do you got? Arcane Assault. 2 attacks per encounter. Unleashes a bolt of magical energy from the grimoire that deals raw damage and dazes targets. That's cool. First level wizard spells. Mineletto's minor missiles, eh? Cool. Edit grimoire. Oh, that's cool. Staggering number of spells, but they're always limited by the capacity of their grimoires. 4 spells of each level. Cool. I'll talk to him later. First, we gotta go rest. Oh, man. This will be a long episode, guys, but I've been having a lot of fun with this game. I don't know about you, but if you want, you pick up the game and give it a shot yourself. There's a lot of character customization, a lot of different choices so far I've seen.
Yeah.
Hail and well met.
Oh, it's you. Tenfrith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. Can't thank you enough. Gilded Vale, moderate, positive. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts and drinks, rooms. Tenfrith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. So what would you like? I could use a room, please. Actually, what do you have for sale first? Camping supplies. Alright. Mostly just normal stuff. Nothing crazy. Rooms. Inns allow a character to rest without using camping supplies. Cheap rooms are usually available, but if you have copper to spend, you may consider the more expensive options. These bonuses provide for a long time and affect the entire party. Perception and mechanics and resolve. Or the common room, which is no money. Yeah, just the common room for now. I don't have the copper to spend yet. Your sleep is restless and fevered, assaulted by hisses and whispers, blanketed with a suffocating anxiety. You open your eyes to awaken and find yourself in front of Gilded Vale's gallows tree, the creaking of its ropes growing louder in your mind until the sound is deafening. That's a sweet picture. Hanging from the tree is an old dwarf woman whose face is shriveled inward like a moldering fruit. Her head hangs limply to one side. As you look at her, she looms larger and larger in your mind until she's mere inches from your face. Suddenly, her head snaps up and her eyes open. They are empty, and behind them is a vast nothingness that makes your stomach drop. Her mouth slowly parts, and with a gust of rancid air, she speaks a word. Watcher. You jolt awake, the foul smell of the dwarf woman's breath still permeating your nostrils. Sweat runs down your face in thick droplets, and your skin is soaked from head to toe. You remember the woman. You remember seeing her decaying face when you spoke with the magistrate. He called her an animancer. Though it fills you with a new, queasy apprehension, you feel a strange compulsion to see this woman once more, if only to confirm she is truly dead. Okay. Well, first thing we're going to do is save, and second thing we're going to do is end the episode here. This one's been a little bit longer, I believe, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please leave me some comments. I know that I've been playing around with some different videos with my girlfriend, Bun Button, and some other people. We've been just kind of toying with things. I think, for me, this is going to be a great series that I will hopefully run to completion, and several episodes are in the works right now, so if you enjoyed it, let me know. And as always, I'm Iron Gone. You guys, take care.